Excuse me. What up? What up? What up? What up? We are live, man. We are live. Episode 53 of the Sip Smoke Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Eddie Guns, Smurf Dog, Smurf, Papa Smurf, Guns, whatever you want to call me. Spell my damn name right. Like I said, episode 53 of the Sip Smoke Sports Podcast, man. We appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. Let me bring in one of the usual suspects because it's a Friday. Pep handling some business. BA handling some business. So it's me and G. So we got this. So we're gonna be yapping about a lot of shit for an extended length of time. So we're gonna be able to get a lot of thoughts off our mind, man. What's good, G?
All hail the king. Everything is good, man. As long as we alive, brother, everything is good. Give y'all some water.
Drinking water tonight, huh?
Oh, yeah, I got it, yeah.
Shit, I probably need to be. So, look here, man. I wanna get into this first, man. Oh, this. With the exception of the music that's playing now, because I made that. Anything else, we do not own the rights to any music, video, or stats. I'm going to add pictures in there on this podcast. We just some old war vets talking about sports, keeping the hood professional. Hit it, G. What they got to do?
You're on our next sex.
Hey, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Episode 53, man. Episode 53. All right. Here's what I want to do. You saw this? Did you see what they came out with?
Yeah.
It was a statement.
5-game suspension.
It was supposed to be an apology. You didn't see the statement?
The one that he put out yesterday.
Not him.
And then he apologized.
I mean, it was supposed to be him. Hold on. It was supposed to be him, but I'm pretty sure the organization wrote that.
You could tell, because that wasn't him.
Yeah.
They wrote it and they gave it to him. Say, here, put this on your
well, no, they put it on there for him, so he wouldn't change shit. Because you know, Kyrie probably would have read it and been like, "Nah, I ain't saying that."
So he did apologize. I think he apologized this morning.
Yeah, today.
Yeah, but this is my thing with that. He didn't post this. He posted a video. He wasn't saying, "Hey, y'all need to go watch this movie. It's a good movie." Blah blah blah. He didn't put no long little whatever on there about it. I got it. You know, the video. He should have watched the movie before he put it up there and everything. Okay, cool. But are we saying? I don't think he did. Okay. I think in his apology he said he should have did more. But regardless, whether he did or didn't, just because you post something on your social media does not mean that you support and defend what was on there. You could be putting it up there to bring awareness to some bullshit.
That's true. Let me ask you this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Did he post a message with it when he posted the book?
No, and that's what I was getting to. So when
a lot of times I'll post some stuff and I have no opinion, but I'll repost it. And I have no opinion, which is why you won't see a statement on it. Because, you know, if I got something to say about something, I'll put that shit on there.
You gonna say it. Yeah. So I think all of this because they took so long to do something about it. They took so long to do something about it. I think it's more or less, and I was gonna send y'all a video. It's a YouTube video of a white dude. He used to be a entertainment lawyer in the music industry in hip hop, and he was just like, this is what they want y'all to do, yada yada yada. He was mainly talking about Takeoff, but a lot of these daggone record labels and a lot of the shit there's big money in this world is owned by who? The NBA is run by who? What's his name? Adam Silver? Albert Silverstein? He's Jewish.
I ain't gonna get into that, man. We ain't doing that. I get, and I know that's Kyrie's argument thing. Yeah. I just wanted to know what you thought about his apology.
Oh, his apology was the one he put out this morning.
It was the one I'm talking about, the one before this morning. It wasn't sincere.
So the one last night, that was programmed.
Yeah.
That was programmed. The one this morning wasn't programmed, but it was following steps because Kyrie about his money, and he know that this 5-game suspension award is fucking with his money. So he gonna
they hitting him in the pocket now. So
yeah, he's gonna have to play step and fetch it until he can get back on the court. That's how I see it.
What up, Jay?
What's up, Jay?
Appreciate you popping in, man.
As always.
Let's see. What about this? Since you had touched on it.
So his suspension, like I said in the text message when we was talking when we both, I think we both put it up there.
Warranted or no?
No.
Okay.
They took too long.
Okay.
They took too long. If you felt some type of way,
a few years too long.
They took too long. So, to me, I think the front office has given up on this season with the Brooklyn Nets.
After that 0-5 start, maybe so, man. Well, I know at least KD probably did. KD probably looking at these motherfuckers like, man, it's folks out here who don't want to win. And he don't,
I mean, and for the statement that the GM put out about Kyrie when he suspended him, when they announced his suspension, that was some bullshit. Talking about he doesn't want to be on the team, he's not fit for the team. What kind of shit is that?
I don't know if Kyrie mind getting suspended. Well, he ain't getting paid for the games.
Exactly. So
he minds about that. Now, if he got suspended and was still getting paid, I don't think he would care.
Nope. Of course
he
not.
He missed a lot of basketball, man. Anyway,
like Ben Simmons don't care about sitting out last season because he was still getting paid.
Yeah, there's some shit, man. We ain't even got to spend a whole lot of time on. I just wanted to touch on it because it's in the news.
And we talk sports. Man. Oh, yeah, enjoy that. For real. Let's see. Here we go. Now, I don't know. This is how I read. I don't know if suspends
suspend don't mean cut off. It just means we backing away for a minute just to see what's
So
gonna go
we can-
down before we
see
make a
pictures.
decision.
Yeah, that's how I see it. They ain't do what Adidas did to Kanye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Adidas just said totally you.
Yeah.
And Nike's smart. Kyrie still, as long as Kyrie Irving is playing basketball, Kyrie is relevant. He's going to bring his money, his shoes is going to bring
Yeah.
money. Nike ain't
Yeah,
stupid.
because when he on the court and he ain't acting a fool,
He's still
that
one of the
dude-
best guards in the NBA.
hey man, that dude is a joy to watch, man. I'm telling you. When he on the court.
Yeah. Nike ain't fucking with their money. Because you notice it says they suspend their relationship with him.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It didn't say they,
They didn't.
end.
They ain't
You
just
said
cut
it
all
end.
ties. And,
You know, end,
you know,
end is in that
still
word. And they didn't say it. So
we suspect it's going to end, but it ain't just yet.
I mean, I guess they gonna see where all of this leads to. I mean, that's all they can do.
Why jump the gun on something that's bringing you millions?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when you look at it, it took him a while to end that relationship with Tiger Woods, but I think he didn't even came back.
Yeah,
He back with him.
him.
Yeah.
And Tiger Woods really ain't worried about that because,
Well, he got his own brand now, so
yeah,
On
I was
top
gonna
of
say he
that.
got his own.
yeah.
He like Jordan. He got his
Yeah.
own brand. He find somebody else to distribute his shit. He finds somebody else to do it. So I mean, and when you got a net worth of $800 million, I don't think you really give a shit about.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Tiger ain't Tiger a billionaire now?
Yeah, him, LeBron, yeah, yeah. So I mean, it is what it is. They can keep it moving.
Oh shit. Okay. All right, man. Here we go, G.
Uh-oh. Fly, eagles fly on the road to victory.
Hold up, man. Let me put this shit up, man. Let me put this shit up.
It's too close for comfort for me. Way too close. That should have been a blowout. I think we came in sluggish. We came in underestimating them. The Texans, that rookie running back they got, man, that dude is a downhill skier. And he run hard. The key to this victory was we pulled our head out, our full point of contact on both sides of the ball when it counted, when we needed it to.
You might have to explain that full point of contact thing, man.
We pulled our heads out our ass.
Yeah, I don't know why you said it that way anyway, man. It just,
My bad. Yeah,
instead
I'm trying to. The kids awake. I'm trying to keep the cussing to a minimum.
they awake on your end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I feel you.
So you know, I mean, it is what it is. It was a good win. We 8-0 going into week 9. I mean, starting week 9. So I'm happy for the win. I'm not discrediting it. Jalen Hurts, he performed. He did well. You know, that one fumble that he had wasn't his fault.
But you didn't say why did they win though? I mean, I know it was a close game.
They made
but
plays.
Why did they win? Did they win in the trenches? Did they win on the offensive line, running game?
So before the offensive line, Jalen Hurts really wasn't running the ball, but then he really started taking off. That started opening the pass game up for him. The offensive line is always going to. It's old, it's aging, but we still got an okay offensive line. Yeah. It's better than a whole lot of other teams in the NFL. So they was pulling here, pulling there, making key blocks, getting Miles Sanders some yards, getting Gainwell some yards. I was happy with it, you know, and I'm really impressed with now Hurts is not really running. He runs when he absolutely has to.
Yeah.
He's running when he absolutely has to. Before, like, if people look at the difference between last year and this year, he was taking off regardless. Now he's looking at his receivers, and our receivers was making some key catches. Brown was getting open.
Oh, why would you call that? My bad, man.
Brown was getting open, and then so was Brown getting open caused Goddard to get open. So it was the points was key. Was based off of the offensive line doing what they supposed to do, and which allows Jalen Hurts to go through his progressions, get out of the pocket, do what he's got to do, throw the ball, or get out of bounds. He wasn't. I think he got sacked 4 times last night, 3-4 times.
I couldn't tell you.
And the offensive line doing what they do. We have 4 turnovers through 9 weeks, through 8 games. We have the least amount in the NFL through 8 games, and that's based off of the offensive line giving Jalen Hurts the time to do what he's got to do, and Jalen Hurts taking care of that ball.
Yeah.
That's critical. That's key because we're doing long drives. Over the past 4 games, we didn't have 12, 13, 14 play drives, and it results in a touchdown. That's what you're supposed to do. You need an offensive line who can sustain that. And then the D came in and did their thing on defense.
Watching Boston and Chicago.
Yeah, I forgot that game is on there.
Yeah, they battling.
So it's Philly and New York.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was a pretty well-rounded game for the Eagles. I didn't think the Texans would score 17 points.
Nope.
But I mean, they did. Their offense isn't that bad. They missing 1 or 2 pieces that might,
both for their receivers.
And some offensive line and some offensive linemen. But their offense ain't bad. Their defense, Jerry Hughes, man, was wreaking havoc.
Forcing Hurts to get out that pocket.
Yeah, so I mean, it was a good win for Philly. I don't know, man. Y'all, and maybe I should have gave the whole NFC East a better record due to the 4 of y'all was 29-32 in strength of schedule. I don't know.
So I had a conversation with somebody about strength of schedule, and he was like, "Oh, the only reason why y'all 8-0 is because y'all down because the whole NFC East was in the back of the league strength of schedule wise." And I'm like,
well, I don't know
okay,
about
so
that.
What is that? So what is that saying about Green Bay? What is that saying about
Well, they missing they missing a lot too, and I think they overrated their defense. People overrated their defense. Their defense is not that good. But we're gonna bring Marlo back on to talk about that eventually.
I mean, my whole point to him was just, above all, you still gotta go out and play that game.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
You still
I
gotta
always
go
say
play
that.
that game. And if we're the NFC least, then the rest of the league should be showing us and beating our ass. Because the top two teams in the NFC East last year,
I get it, man. You gonna defend the NFC East? I get it, man. I get it.
I got to.
You can get off your little soapbox, man. I
minus
get
them
it,
funky
bro.
Cowboys.
Yeah, I get it.
BA ain't here, so I ain't gonna say too much about the Cowboys. He ain't here to defend them. And I love arguing with that dude about them.
Y'all funny, man. Okay, so real quick, I'm not a Golden State fan. I like Steph Curry. I like Klay Thompson because they can just flat out light it up, man. And it's fun to watch. It's like watching a video game without playing it, man. It's like playing double dribble, and you float in from behind the 3-point line and dunk that bitch, but you get 3 points for it. That's how good these dudes shoot. And it's just fun to watch, man. I've always said, and this has been my argument for years, I've always said that they can get anybody to do what Draymond does. And they have that. They have that in James Wiseman. Which is why they signed Wiggins, which Wiggins can do that job too. So that's why they signed Wiggins, and that's why they signed Jordan Poole. That's why I ain't worried about signing Draymond, because they got Wiseman, they got Kuminga if they want to ingratiate him into the system more. And I don't know how tall Mooney is, but Mooney, I mean, but it's a lot of people out there who can do what Draymond does for this team. And I've been telling people that for years, because look here, I don't care who you put out there on the court with Steph and Klay, they gonna shoot the damn ball and they gonna get everybody else open. So it's always gonna be that way, no matter who is on the court with them. Always. When you got that much shooting, especially when KD was there, when you got that much shooting, what do they expect the other two dudes to do? What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna take 30 shots a game too? How y'all think KD, Klay, and Steph gonna look at y'all if y'all take 30 shots a game too? So what was Draymond supposed to do? Well, I'll make my mark on the defensive end. Hell yeah, that's your job. Because you ain't got no reason to be shooting the ball on the other end. Not with all this firepower right here. And Steve Kerr was smart about it by not playing Steph at the point and putting Draymond out there. But I guarantee you, it's real easy to put Wiseman out there who has the same basketball IQ, if not better, and say all you got to do is read flare or curl. If Steph's man follows him over the screen, it's a curl. You throw it to the inside of the screen so he can run into it and do what he's going to do, catch, shoot, whatever. If he goes over the top, Steph is going to flare to the corner. You just lob the ball over. Steph is going to catch. He's going to do what he do. It's that easy. And the same thing go with Klay. It is that easy. Because Iguodala used to do it a lot too, right? Anybody can do what Draymond did, man. But because they were winning, people overvalued that dude, man. But now, if they get rid of him, he's going to be useless to any other team that can't shoot like Steph and Clay. He's gonna be useless to him. Because teams that can't shoot, they can't depend on him to shoot. We saw what he was without Steph and Clay.
Yep.
Where he was averaging the what was it? The triple single. what Barkley say he's averaging? The triple single.
That dude is a fool.
Yeah, the triple single is what he said, man. You know, and I'm not saying Draymond can't play. Hell, the dude got plenty of hardware to prove that he can.
We never said that. Over the past couple of years, I know collectively the two of us was always on Facebook like blasting Draymond when people be talking about him. We never said that he wasn't somebody deserving to be.
I just said he was overrated.
I agree.
I didn't never say the man couldn't play. Never said the man couldn't play. And that's what people will always, oh, why you say this? I said, look, I didn't say he couldn't play. I just say he's overrated. They overvalue him.
If you take him off that team, his stock drops.
And that's my point. Well, he's valuable to that team. Well, you just made my point for me. Because you ain't going to find no other team that shoot the ball like Steph and Clay. Yeah, I mean, that's even comparing Boston, you know.
I was about to say, Boston.
They don't shoot the ball like Steph and Clay.
Ain't nobody else got real shooters like that.
I mean, they shoot threes, but they don't shoot threes like Steph and Clay.
And make them.
That's what I'm saying.
Combined, they're probably about 48% from the field, from three.
Yeah.
Them two.
Hey, man, it's like they shoot it, and you just like, well, shit. You might as well go play defense.
So, Jordan Poole, I don't think he's trash.
I think Poole, he's benefiting off of, and I'm gonna tell y'all here real quick. I'm sorry I cut y'all. I think Poole is definitely benefiting from Steph and Clay. You know who Poole is, the new guy? Poole reminds me of the new Ian Smith. You remember Ian Smith, right?
Mm.
He used to play for Golden State. He's the same as Jordan Poole. He was getting his money. Then he went to New Orleans. I think he went to New Orleans, got a contract. And then after that contract, I think he out the league now, man.
He might be overseas.
Poole, definitely. He keeps saying Wiseman ain't it. I mean, shit. He can't do no worse than Draymond. He's taller. He block more shots. He shoots better. He can handle the ball. He can do everything that Draymond can do, but better. He's a plus. Go ahead. G.
Without getting the text. Without getting the text, too. Because Draymond is a liability with his mental. With his mental and his mouthpiece, he's a liability.
I beg to differ. Jay. I beg to differ.
Clay and Steph gonna get their shots.
They gonna get their shots. Because, hey, I beg to differ. And let me tell you why. Because even if they don't put Wiseman on the ball and they put Wiseman out there screening, Wiseman can roll, he can pop, he can do all that stuff, man. He can do everything that Draymond can do, but better. And then on the defensive end, he gonna block some shots. They ain't gonna miss a beat. Steph and Clay ain't gonna miss a beat, man.
Go back up to his
people said when KD left, they wouldn't win no more championships. Look at them.
Took them a minute, but they made it back.
Yeah, it took them a minute, but shit, you got to readjust, man. You got to adapt and overcome.
I mean,
and like
2
I said,
years
I'm not a Warriors fan by no stretch of the imagination.
2 years ago, they was fighting through injuries.
True.
Between Clay and Steph. So James saying that their bench is trash as a collective group, I say blame your front office. Because you're paying players. Some of them players on that team is making way too much money. That's why you can't get no solid bench.
That's what happens when teams win.
Exactly. And you can't They not building the bench. They building the starting five.
Yeah.
To stay on that floor. They not worried about a bench.
Their salary cap is insane, man. Their salary cap is insane.
They won't bench Wiseman, Moody, or Kuminga. I don't watch the Warriors.
What is Draymond producing though? Okay. Yep. Okay, I got it.
Yep. Let me get my stats.
Where we at? 30 minutes? Hey, yeah, good. You get your stats, man. I'm gonna put us on a commercial break real quick. Hey, you know what? Nah, we're gonna stay right here. What you looking up?
I'm looking up Draymond stats.
All right, while you doing that, we're gonna go back to the starters are producing, the bench is not. Can't argue with that.
But that's what they're supposed to do. That's why they're the starters.
Teams, it's a lot of teams like that. It just is what it is, man. That is to an extent that is a management issue because you didn't bring in the right guys to solidify your bench.
Draymond Green through 9 games is averaging 29 minutes, 9 points, 1 offensive rebound, 5 defensive rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block, 1 steal. He's turning the ball over. He's averaging 2 turnovers a game and 4 fouls.
Hey, let's see what Wiseman doing.
Wiseman through 9 games, 13 minutes.
Okay, what was Draymond's minutes? 29?
29.
Okay.
And Draymond is averaging 9 points a game. Wiseman is averaging 8.
Right. In 13 minutes. Okay.
Draymond is averaging
Wiseman stats now.
Yeah, Draymond is averaging 6 rebounds per game. Wiseman is averaging 4. Wiseman is averaging 1 assist, no steals, no blocks.
But that'll pick up. That'll
and
pick
1
up.
turnover. And he's averaging 1 turnover, which is a good thing.
Okay. I understand that.
And 3 fouls. So, I mean, to me, Wiseman and Green stats is damn near identical.
If Wiseman got 16 more minutes of playing time, his stats will be better. Everything's going to go up. Block shots, all that stuff.
I mean, and you said Moody. Moody damn near in the same boat as Wiseman.
I'm telling you. They got plenty of people. Why you think re-signing Draymond wasn't a priority, man? They know what they got in Wiseman. They know what they got in Kuminga. But while them boys is coming off the bench, they got to get out there and get it how they can. Exactly. But if they get in that starting lineup and they get ingratiated into the system, they'll be doing everything that Draymond is doing. So plus giving them solid shooting when they get double teamed. What's up?
This is what I used to tell people when I was coaching. If you on the bench, it ain't you on the bench because you not as good as them players out there on the floor now. You on the bench for a reason. When you come off of that bench, maximize your time. It's an audition.
Yeah, of course.
It's a straight up audition. So, I mean, and if you giving me 7 points in 13 minutes, can I really complain? Especially when you got two bona fide assassins on the damn team, and Clay and Steph.
Yeah.
Kuminga's averaging 3 points, 2 rebounds.
He's not getting a lot of time. I think he might be in the doghouse or something.
Yeah, Kaminga out of the three, out of Wiseman, Moody, and Kaminga. Kaminga's averaging he's averaging 11 minutes a game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, like you said, if the minutes go up, the production goes up.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, and what these stats really ain't showing is, as a defender on the defensive end.
Yeah, I got it.
Your bench has to maintain the lead. Okay, cool. Yeah, you absolutely correct. If not expanded. But they also let some key players that was doing that go.
I mean, it don't always happen though.
And in order to maintain the lead, you got to play defense. Not everybody when you put a lot of players in the game, they trying to get in the books. They ain't trying to play no D. That's bottom line.
You just never know what your bench is gonna give you. I mean, you know they're more comfortable at home, but on the road, I mean, you just never know what they're gonna give you, man. But all benches slump, they up and down. Hell, that's why they on the bench.
Yes and no. Yes and no. If they're producing, yeah. But if I'm playing the Golden State Warriors and Stephen Clay is on the court the whole game, my starters ain't coming off the floor because you got to match their energy. Your bench players, I don't give a damn who your bench players is, unless you got Andre Iguodala, because Andre Iguodala is gonna come in and give you energy. He gonna come in and give you the total package. He gonna give it all he got. So it's like Smurf said, it's a question mark on what bench you getting that night. One game they may get up and maintain that lead.
Oh, my bad.
I'll start watching some Warriors games so we can revisit this conversation. Just so we can revisit this conversation so that I can possibly see what it is that you're looking at.
All right, cool. Good combo, man. Good combo. That's what I'm talking about right there. So let's get back to this real quick. Let's hit this up real quick. All right, boom. So we saw the Eagles beat the Texans last night. I just thought the Ravens and Saints were important just because, I don't know, maybe because they got Roquan Smith. Pep ain't here to talk about the Jets because I was going to ask him what are the key to his Jets victory over the Bills, man. I really wanted to hear what he thought about that. For real. I tell you, I like the Jets defense, man. I like the Jets defense. They got a tough task ahead of them, boy. I'm telling you. So this is going to really tell how really good they are.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. They either going to sink or swim on this one.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. And they playing them at home, too, so they should be somewhat comfortable. You know, that should help them. So this is gonna show us what they are. It's gonna give us a little preview of what they are. Titans Chiefs, man. You know Derrick Henry is coming, and there still ain't shit you can do with him.
Nope.
That dude is
brick wall of his
yeah, he's a freight train. He's a atomic bomb. Hey man, this dude right here is a machine, man.
That dude is a boulder going downhill.
Yeah, man. He's an avalanche. Like, damn.
And you know, we got him in 4 weeks.
Yeah, that'll be a good test for y'all. For y'all front. You know, and of course, Cowboys and the 49ers, we got bye weeks. So we'll just be sitting back watching everybody else play. And then we come back, we get 11 starters back, 11 players back ish. I'll talk about that later on, sometime down the line. And then I don't know who the Cowboys pick it up with. I don't give a fuck.
Cowboys pick it up with Green Bay.
Okay. I think that's a dub for them. I think we all might have picked the Cowboys for that.
No.
I don't know. I mean, I had them at 10-7, so if I didn't pick them, I probably should have, because the Packers suck.
And none of us really seen it.
What's that?
But
the Packers sucking.
The Packers sucking the way they are.
Yeah.
We didn't have them doing that well, but we didn't think they was gonna be this bad.
Yeah, that's I mean, I don't care. I don't like Aaron Rodgers anyway.
The feeling is mutual.
Well,
yeah, they played. They got that. Dallas has Green Bay, Minnesota, I think, the Giants. That's their next.
I think Aaron Rodgers is better than. Brett Favre by far. I want to say I can't say I don't like Aaron Rodgers. I do, because when Aaron Rodgers is on, I watch Aaron Rodgers play. I like Aaron Rodgers.
Well, his discount double check is over with.
That shit was hilarious.
Ain't no more discount double checking.
Nope. Let's see, what else we got? How the 76ers doing right now?
They lost.
They lost again? What's their record now?
4-7.
Oh, they won 4 games? My bad. I didn't mean to say it like that, but
say it, please. Say it.
I thought they was like 2-6 or some shit like that, man.
We won 4 games. We beat
I mean, it's a marathon, man, not a sprint though. They got a lot of time to put it together.
It's a lot of time. It's a cross-country event.
Yeah.
I agree. They got a lot of time to pull it all back together. But it ain't gonna help when your primary big ain't playing.
I mean, and when he is playing, you know, he jacking a bunch of threes.
Yeah. How you say it? That's another podcast, man. We ain't gonna do that. That's another podcast.
Hey, man.
I love this game. So
let's see. What else I got?
There's a lot of teams indiscriminately tanking for your boy.
Bayama?
Yeah.
You know, Adam Silver's supposed to be looking into that too. I don't know how he's gonna look into that and determine that. Oh well, you're tanking. You guys should win at least 5 more games than what you did, but you didn't. So I think you're tanking.
We're taking 2 draft picks from you and finding you $50,000. Okay,
yeah, come on.
Whatever. You can. That's what I said about the Nets. I honestly think the Nets is they got on the Wembanyama boat because we see the writing is clear on the wall.
I see it hard to tank with KD and Kyrie both out there on the court. I see it hard for them to tank.
And that's why I said that they on that Wembayama tip because they waited so long to suspend Kyrie. So now that he ain't playing, and I mean, they say 5 games, but it could be 15, 20. Could be 30.
Yeah, it's indefinite, really. I mean, it's at the management's discretion.
Yeah, right now they putting out 5 games at 5 games minimum. So I mean, yeah, it's and there's nobody else on that team that can do what Kyrie does. So nobody.
Ain't nobody in the league that can do what Kyrie do.
I concur. Not even Ja. They're not going to win the World Series. But I don't care. I could care less because I'm not a Phillies fan. So
yeah. Unlike he's a Yankees fan like you.
Yes.
How you get swept, man? Them fools really got swept. So you know what? That home run record, I mean, it's cool.
He ain't gonna be there next year.
Shit, because you wasn't hitting shit in the damn playoffs, but you got swept, bro.
He ain't gonna be there next year.
Man.
He won't be there next year.
You think Aaron Judge leaving?
Yep. He already turned down that like 200 out west.
Oh no! That's because they owe him more money.
He
wanted more money from him. Where they gonna let him go, man? If they let him go to the Mets,
nope.
They'll run Steinbrenner. What's his name? Steinbrenner up out of town. They let him go to the Mets.
He'll be a Dodger.
They'll run him up out of town. They let him be a Dodger.
No.
Scuffing the ball.
It
sound like Houston always cheating, man.
Always.
That's fucked up, dude. That's fucked up. Oh, fucked up. That's funny, but it's fucked up. For real.
But I mean, when you talk the Yankees, that team is built to hit. They want the home run ball. They don't want nothing else.
Yeah, it's boom or bust.
Yep. I mean, if you look at Houston, and I'm not a Houston fan. Fuck Houston to the Houston Astros too.
Yeah.
But them cats ain't swinging for that fence constantly. They swinging to get on because they know the motherfucker coming behind them is swinging to get on. That's how you got to put people on base paths. Playing softball, I used to tell everybody, "Oh, serve him up. He can hit a solo home run. Who cares? It's just one. It's one that's going on the scoreboard. Rather, there's 3 people on the bases, and then there's Joker Jack. Then he go yard. It means nothing to me that the Yankees need base hitters, and that's what the Yankees used to be. Derek Jeter. Look at how many home runs Derek Jeter hit in his career.
I don't care.
I know you hate the Yankees, so
yeah.
I'm not even talking to you right now. I'm talking to James because James a Yankees fan. So,
who playing that?
I mean, we've had home run hitters. We just never stacked the deck like that. I mean, Paul O'Neill and Bernie
I'll
Williams
always stack the deck.
Not with home run hitters. Because they got a pitching staff that's going to make you hit into that. That pitching staff is something serious.
Yeah.
I like their pitching staff too, but I mean,
you called a foul on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You watching Boston and Chicago still?
Yeah, man.
I wouldn't have called that. He would have had to play through that. A lot of contact you got to play through as a basketball player. I learned that when I became a zebra.
Yeah, I ain't getting in. Yeah, I don't want to talk about how you do all this shit. Motherfucker. What else we got, man? I don't even know what else we got. We talked about college football on Wednesday. So Bud Crawford was saying that Earl Spence was trying to somewhat get over on him on the contract. And that's why the fight ain't happening. Yeah, I see you looking that up. You can give me your thoughts.
Yep. You know I am. I mean, at this point, just fucking fight. Just fight. And then once y'all can put the rematch clause in there, and then that's when you gonna get your money on the back end. Just fight. If you scared to fight, say you scared to fight. Y'all both pound for pound two of the best in that weight class, so just fucking fight. That's my whole. Pep, where you at when I need you? Because that just frustrates the fuck out of me. Pep, stay calm, cool, and collected. You see the little sweat coming up on my brow? Just fight. That's all I gotta say. Just fucking fight. Get your money on the back end. But that's the problem. That is not about the fight now. They worried about money. That's all it is. They worried about money. Who's getting what? Okay. You get yours now. We got a rematch clause. I'm going to get mine. Win or lose, I'm going to get mine. Let's just keep it 100. But at this point in time, the time for talk and all that other nonsense is over. That was years ago. Man had a life altering, could have been life ending accident. He fought his way back to that. From that, he's back in the ring. He beating people up in the ring. You beating people up in the ring. Let's just get it on. Let's just get it on. Neither one of y'all like to get hit. Fight. You muted.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Hey.
Yeah, I ain't gonna get into none of that. Let me ask y'all this right here.
They're gonna wind up being the 1 seed in the East.
Dude,
they ain't care.
That's a bold prediction right there.
If the East is not careful,
you should have said that the other day.
Man, with the addition of what's his name? Them dudes.
Donovan Mitchell.
Yes, they were already a solid team. They had some critical injuries late last season that made them drop down into they started losing games and put them in the play-in. You know what I'm saying? But now with Donovan Mitchell and if they stay healthy, it's an issue. Donovan Mitchell by himself is a problem.
They got a nice squad, man. I like the kid from USC. I wanted us to draft him, actually. Mobley.
He's nice.
I wanted us to draft him. They got a nice squad, man. When they traded for Donovan Mitchell, that with Darius Garland and Karis LeVert and Jared Allen. Hey, man, that's a nice squad, man.
If you think about it, they had 3 7-footers.
Yeah. They still got Larry Nance?
Nah, do they?
Okay.
No, I think he gone. He gone.
I think he gone too. I think I saw
Yeah, I
him.
think Larry Nance Jr. He gone. But they had Allen. Who they three centers that they had? Man, them cats was something serious. Because I mean, before they took the injuries, before they started getting hurt last year, they got as high as 2.
Uh-huh.
And then they took them. They had them serious injuries, and they fell off.
Allen and Robin Lopez.
Yeah, they got Robin Lopez, but they didn't have him last year. Where's Cleveland?
Kevin Love will still play some center.
Kevin Love is still there, but he really ain't getting no tick.
Who not?
Kevin Love,
Yes, he
not
is.
with that team that they got.
Yeah, he is.
Kevin Love,
Man. Yeah, he is.
He gets-
I
well,
think he coming
he
off the
averaging-
bench.
yeah, he getting 19 minutes.
Yeah, he getting some run.
He getting 19 minutes. But with Mitchell, Garland, Mobley, LeVert, Allen,
And Allen. Yeah. Kevin Love don't care about playing coming off the bench, man. He gonna finish his career right there in Cleveland. He
then they
don't
got
care.
White.
Dean Wade from Kansas State.
Mhm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Jetty Osman getting a lot of time.
You got eight players right now on that team. It's damn near averaging double figures.
Hey, they got some scoring now.
Yep. And they play good team defense.
Uh-huh. Well,
They
they
play
got
really-
Jared Allen back there too, who don't
Yeah.
mind blocking your shot or getting dunked on. He gonna challenge everything.
He got hot. He don't give a shit.
Yeah, he say he gonna get dunked on, but he challenges everything. Hey man, I think Cleveland can finish anywhere between 3 and 5. 3 and 5.
I can see that too. They won't be in the play-in. I guarantee that.
They will not be in a play-in though.
They won't be in. They're not gonna make the play-in because they ain't gonna have to. They ain't gonna have to be worried about it. They're gonna mess around. So let me backpedal a little from my bold prediction. They'll be number 1 if Giannis starts taking breaks or he gets hurt. I hope he don't.
Giannis
I don't
ain't
like Giannis,
taking
but
no
I don't
breaks,
wish
man.
I don't wish injuries on nobody. So
Giannis ain't taking no breaks.
at some point, yes. they
Yeah.
will.
Now I like the
It's-
fact that they doing a lot of it through the draft. Yeah, they traded for Donovan Mitchell, and here and there, but for the most part, they doing it through the draft. And that's the one thing I like about Golden State, even with Draymond, they did it through the draft, man.
Mhm.
So, I mean, that's cool.
Minus
Instead of
KD, it will-
buying championships, yeah.
They ain't the Miami Heat, Los Angeles Lakers, and Cleveland didn't when LeBron was there. He had to fight with what he had.
Yeah.
But they went and got Kevin Love. But I mean, everybody else was drafted, kind of, sort of. J.R. Smith wasn't, but he's oof. I ain't even gonna talk about that guy. He ain't here to defend himself.
Who's that?
J.R. Smith.
Oh, yeah. All right, cool. So look here, man. You know, I watch a lot of sports shows, man. Somebody had posed this question, and I was like, eh. Because, you know, they picked up Bradley Chubb. So, no to the Super Bowl. Do they go deep in the playoffs? Do they win the AFC? What are they in? AFC East?
They're in the AFC North.
Is it? Nah, North is with Steelers and Baltimore and them. I think they're in the AFC East.
Yeah.
Jets, Patriots.
Yeah.
Dolphins.
Yeah, they're in the East. Buffalo, Jets, Patriots.
Yeah, Buffalo.
And Miami.
Yeah.
Do they win the AFC East? No.
No.
Not while Buffalo. Not while that team from Buffalo was there.
Do they make it deep run in the playoffs? What do you mean they're not going to be a wild card? If they're not winning the AFC East, they're a wild card.
Well, I mean, they ain't going to be a typical wild card.
None of these.
Ain't gonna be
most of the teams aren't.
We just barely.
Yeah.
They ain't going to be that Philadelphia Eagles wild card.
Okay.
At 8-8, making it into the dead, or 8-9, making it into the playoffs. That ain't happening.
Do they make a deep run in the playoffs? AFC Championship.
They win 2 games.
They either gonna have to beat Kansas City or Buffalo.
Yep. I think they make it to the division championship. I mean, to the conference.
They win the wild card game. They win the wild card game, and then they lose in the next game. Is that what you're saying?
They make it to the conference championship, and then they tap out.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't think they've gelled enough. I mean, they made some really good moves, you know, adding Chubb, you know,
and Jeff Wilson,
getting Jeff Wilson, you know, they made some serious moves.
I really hate that. I hate we let him go, man.
I hate it for y'all because I like him too. He's a downhill runner,
man. I really hate we let him go, man.
You want,
and then we gotta face him because we play the Dolphins. We gotta face him. I really hate we let him go, man.
Yeah. I just think, and it's not Tua's fault, but Tua, I want to say lack of experience, but not like it's all going to rest on his hands and on him. If they make it,
it don't have to rest on him with all that talent he got around him. If he's thinking like that, then he already beat.
It don't. But once you get down to, okay, so Kansas City's gonna give up them yards to Waddle and the Cheetah. They gonna give up them yards. Buffalo ain't giving up shit. Yeah, they called that a foul. I know what you look. They called it a foul.
Man, Mark Davis be.
One.
Anyway, man.
2, 3.
Anyway. So I don't think the Dolphins are going to the Super Bowl either, even with the addition of Jeff Wilson and Bradley Chubb. One, like I say, I just don't trust Tua. I don't trust Tua in big games, especially, man. You know how much pressure it is in the games, in the playoff games, man. I just don't. I don't see Tua out dueling Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes.
So this is what
you
people
gotta call him Patrick Mahomes.
this is what people are going to say about Tua. Oh well, when he was in Alabama, he came in and won the national championship.
I don't care. What happened to
shit-
the last 2 times they went back though? He
That
threw
shit-
9 interceptions in both of them games.
And that was
They
my
got
whole,
film on him. They got
That
film
shit-
on him.
that shit don't equate.
Yeah, and then he came
It
up
don't-
against teams that had NFL talent. He threw 9 interceptions in them next 2 college football playoff games he played in.
Yep.
So yeah, he came in a half. Nobody knew who he was. Nobody had any film on him. But once they got film on him, look at what happened.
Because when they talking about ESPN was talking about this morning, talking about it's a strong possibility that Hurts and Tua will face each other.
Yeah, I heard that crap.
I'm like,
nah.
in order for us to make it to the Super Bowl this year, right now, we need to take some losses.
It's still too much football to be played, man.
Yep.
Period.
It's way too much, and we still got to play Tennessee, Dallas, and the Giants. Because I think we'll beat New Orleans, we'll beat Green Bay, we'll beat Indianapolis, we'll beat Washington.
Yeah.
And we got to play the Giants twice.
I can't wait to see those games, actually.
Which
Giants, Eagles. I'm actually looking forward to that.
I mean, and honestly, I don't even see the Cowboys having a better record than New York.
At the end of the season?
Yeah.
I do.
They tied right now.
I do, because I think Dallas's defense is better.
Dallas's defense is better. I will say that. But I don't know, Dallas do too much stupid shit. And then just like what you said about Tua,
I can't argue
what you
with
said
that.
about Tua, Dak do the same shit Tua do. He try to
argue.
take on too much and do too much, and Dallas has a lot of talent.
Yeah.
Minus wide receivers.
Those
But
wide
on the
receivers
defensive
aren't bad,
side,
man. They make a lot of
Yeah.
catches. That
They
make
get
a lot
open.
of catches.
They get open.
I don't never hear about them dropping too much. Like they'll show Green Bay's wide receivers dropping passes left and right.
No, he went to the hole and White was there. Well, White, I think it was a switch. And it really wasn't no foul. It was more let it play foul. That's how you play. It wasn't, wouldn't call it a foul. And you don't want Tatum on DeRozan because Tatum gonna foul out. You don't want DeMar DeRozan guarding Tatum because DeRozan gonna foul out. Boston will pull this game out though. They up 5 with 1:07.
I don't see why they would lose it.
Smart playing.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see why they would lose it. I mean, defensively, Boston is pretty solid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's 117, 112 with 1:07 on the clock, Jay.
Well, that helps.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Yep.
Horford. Oh. 2 shots. Let's see what we got, man. Oof. Grizzlies beating the Hornets by 41. with 6 minutes left in the fourth.
I seen that. That was payback for what? They had some frustration to take out after Dallas beat them by damn near 50.
Warriors, Pelicans. Man, I can't believe the 76ers lost again, man.
Yep, back to back. No Harden. No
I know.
Harden, and no Embiid. Now everybody else got to step up. And, my man stepped up. Yeah, Mr. I got a commercial with Boban.
Tobias Harris.
Yeah, I like Tobias Harris.
Shit. I think Marcus Smart got knocked out. Oh, they battling.
We lost by 10.
Nothing.
10 Wednesday and 2 tonight. 2 tonight.
They ain't calling nothing. Marcus Smart got up. Let's see what happened to him. Marcus Smart always act like his arm getting caught up in somebody. Like they trying to break his arm. Yeah, I see Dallas up 20, man.
Who they playing? Who Dallas playing?
The Raptors.
Nah.
Oh, they ain't even gonna look at it again.
I'm trying to see what Embiid's injury is.
I appreciate Jason Tatum making his free throws. A lot of cats step up there and miss.
Down the stretch, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, when we played Washington the other day, we lost by 10, but we missed 18 free throws.
Yeah.
Yeah. They free for a reason. No pressure. Knock it down. Knock it down. That's all you gotta do.
We got one college football game tonight, man. That'll be something to watch. Well, there's a late NBA game too. Bucks Timberwolves. That'll actually be pretty good. The Jazz play the Lakers too. He fell down, man. I thought he got knocked out or something.
Right here. There you go, right there.
Ooh,
close. He almost hit his head on the floor. He got that carpet, but his right arm came down kind of funny. His left arm.
It's his left, yeah, left arm.
His left arm, he came down kind of funny on it. Ooh. 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 Oof. Gunners, was you in Heidelberg that year? The Air Force, the female, she had a twin. She played for They played for Ramstein. She came down and she broke her ankle, but the bone came through. She went up.
Nah,
for
I didn't see that.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I'm glad.
I had to run out.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, man. I don't talk about stuff. I don't even want to think about shit like that, man.
I had to run out the gym. That's what that play reminded me of.
Good, man. I can watch college football while I'm watching that second NBA, that Bucks Timberwolves. Shit, man. Look, man, we really ain't got that much, man. We ain't got people here to talk about their teams. I don't want to talk about the 49ers because motherfuckers be like, oh, you talk about the 49ers too much. So shit,
If it's
really,
relevant, it's relevant.
well, it is, but
James DeRozan got 46, so
yeah,
ain't nobody guard. Ain't nobody guarding him.
The Thunder lost to the Nuggets last night. Man, it's gonna be a long
got
season.
16. That's what
you looking
Levine, I'm just looking at the stats. That's what killed Brooklyn.
I'll be right back.
Zach Levine killed Brooklyn last night. Or the other night. And other than that, and then ain't nobody guarding Tatum because he got 36. Brogdon got 24. Brown was 16. Boston just brain farting right now. That's all that is. But it's over. Yeah, it's over.
What's over?
The game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sayonara, Haynes. I was at my stepson's football game last night, and they beat the brakes off of the team. It was 34-0.
Yep.
But the quarterback got sacked, yo. Why they take the ball out of the dude it was a sack, fumble, interception all at once. Because he got hit and the dude, all you see is the player running down the field, running down the middle of the field for about 40, 45 yards. I'm like, damn, what the hell he doing? He's celebrating because he got a sack? And then we all realized he had the ball. And all he did was run through him.
Yeah.
He ran through him, and next thing you know, he had the ball. I was like, what the hell? What kind of shit was that happened? So, yeah.
PN2. Nope.
Smart won't play next game.
You don't think so?
5 more minutes, yeah.
Yeah, they showing the game now. The Bucks Timberwolves.
It's 5-3.
Man, I like Drew Holiday, man.
He always tough. He was tough.
He's solid,
That's
man.
a spot for me. That's a sore spot too for me. Because Philly should have never let him go. They should have never let Lou Williams go. We had them on the same team at the same time, and you let them go. I got to channel my inner Stephen A. Smith.
That wasn't even nobody. That was nobody's fault but Philly, man.
Exactly. When that shit happened, I was like, "Oh my god, we tanking for Wimbayama, and that was like 20 years ago. That was like 13 years ago, 13 seasons.
Yeah.
Some of these trades that these teams be making, I just don't be understanding them. You letting a solid player, a stellar point guard, and a shooter leave, and you don't get nothing in return for them. Okay, you get a draft pick. Sometimes draft picks don't pan out. They don't pan out like you think. And now you sitting there in your office looking like, calling your wife, telling, "Hey, babe, can you bring some boxes up to the office? Because I know when the owner get here, I'm fired. They gonna let me go." It's just plain and simple.
Straight to getting fired, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah. It's not even we need to talk. It's, hey, I'm glad you got the boxes. I got security on their way up so they can escort your ass out. Take your badge.
Prairie View and Alcorn State playing too.
So do you really? I think we addressed it. We talked about it on Wednesday. I can't remember what you said because I watched Deion Sanders' interview or tried to. Do you really think Deion will leave JSU for Auburn?
I would hope not. But when they throw some, they're gonna throw some money at Deion. Whoever trying to hire him gonna throw some money at him. You know why? Because he's bringing young black men to his school and he's developing them. And none of them are getting in trouble. None of them are doing shit but playing football and graduating. A lot of these major PWI, they don't have that, man. They got somebody in trouble all the time for whatever. And apparently he's doing it the right way too. I honestly I don't think he would take that Auburn job. I think he wants the Florida State job.
Go home. Go back to his alma mater. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you know, Florida State fans, they mad because he took a top recruit from him. So, you know.
It'll happen a lot more too.
Oh, it's going to happen a lot more because he's going to start taking them from Alabama and everywhere else.
Yeah.
I mean, he in Mississippi, so he in SEC country. He in SEC country.
He know what he doing down there.
He for sure do. I just think if he does take the job, it's because his son done left and went to, and what's the name? But I mean, his daughter played basketball for JSU.
Really?
Yeah.
Like I said, I honestly think he wants the Florida State job, and I don't know how long it's going to take them to fire that coach. So he may stay at Jackson State until the Florida State job comes open.
That Florida State coach got one more season.
Just one?
He got one more season. Yeah, he just after this season, they're gonna give him one more season to turn it around. Because they started out solid. They started out winning games. They was ranked. Now they not. Now they not. Because there's one fan I know of Florida State in particular. He run his mouth about Florida State. Oh, he was talking when Florida State beat LSU, talking about, we beat a top team in the SEC, and I had to go on Facebook and bust his bubble like, who they play? They played Georgia? They played Alabama? Oh, if it wasn't one of them two, they ain't play a top team in the SEC. And that was before Tennessee came into their own.
Yeah.
And was doing people the way they doing people. So if it ain't one of them three teams, they ain't beat no top team. I mean, I told them LSU's relevancy as a SEC team.
Good move. Oh, you
ain't
still
there no more. Can't finish at the rim. No finishing. Uh-oh. A groin tear? Uh-oh. Let me go to that game.
Which game?
Dallas and
Oh.
he said Siakam looked like he tore his groin.
I like Siakam. He always gets back to where he can shoot over his left shoulder, though.
Mm-hmm. And when he go to the hole, he looked uncoordinated, but he's in total control.
He's awkward. Yeah, he's awkward.
Yeah. He looks so uncoordinated. They got some players on that team too. I ain't never tore a groin. I can tell you the MCL.
I had that shit. That shit is painful, bro.
I done pulled one, but I ain't never tore one.
Your ability, I pulled, of course. Pulled it. Your ability to move laterally and play defense is done.
Shit, nice shot.
First down.
My ability to daggone just walk. I pulled my groin. I had to tell my wife, hey, I'm sleeping in another room.
For some reason, there's something about Karl Anthony Towns, man. I'm still not sold on yet. Yeah.
For him, for me, it's I'm not a fan of big men shooting threes. They can spread the floor. It's creating spacing. I'm not sold on it. He played defense.
Okay. Though. Let me say this.
I don't think he played better than Rudy Gobert, not defensively.
I'm not sold on big men shooting threes as well. I don't mind them shooting them. I don't mind them shooting them if they're trailing the play and they trail the play and they toss it back to them and they wide open. And they can shoot the three, of course. What I don't like is them running plays for them to come off a down screen or something to catch and shoot a three. Like they a damn 6'5", 6'6" guard or something, shooting guard.
Like they,
if you trailing the play, you rebound, you outlet, and you trail that play, and they come back to you, and you wide open up there, and you can knock it down. But to be out there like you Steph Curry, that's when I got a problem with it with bigs.
Jay, that's the whole problem. They don't know what moderation is. The game has evolved. It has evolved to a point to where it used to be, I used to say and one fucked up the game of basketball.
It did.
Now it's that 3-point line fucked up the game of basketball.
And one in AAU. And one in AAU coaches.
Yeah. Fucked up the game of basketball. And now the 3-point line. And they talking about implementing the 4-point line or a 4-point spot, man. You're going to have everybody and their mama stopping at that 4-point line.
And it's only going to be 2 people in the world that can shoot it like that. Maybe 3.
Yep.
Steph, Clay, and Dame Dollar.
Trae
Young.
Yeah. Yeah, from that point, yeah. I mean, you got some that can knock it down, but it ain't going to be consistent like them 4 will.
Yeah.
Because them force, well, I really ain't seen Clay step across, take one dribble across half court and let that bitch fly and hit.
Not really, but I just feel like with Clay form, he can shoot that thing real sweet from anywhere he wants to.
And Clay can shoot
with no effort.
Clay can hit a 300 meter target with his form. Elbows in. I mean, him and Steph, they have really good mechanics and really good form.
Yeah.
Really, yeah. I mean, I guess when your dad was shooters, well,
yeah, Seth too, yeah.
You know, when your dad was shooters, you know, it really.
Warriors down 11.
Who's down 11?
Golden State.
Oh, they don't know. Let me go to that game. Since I was told.
Good call.
James, I'm watching the game for you.
Yeah.
Did Chris Paul do the same thing?
Yeah, I agree.
Chris Paul stay in his bag of tricks. He ain't got nothing else he ain't reaching down in the bottom to do nothing spectacular. Nothing.
Sometimes I do think Karl Anthony Towns falls in love with shooting a three, whether he's making or missing them. And I think that hurts his game because he's actually got a low post game. He can go to the block and actually do that shit, you know?
He went to I keep forgetting him with did he go to Baylor?
Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky. I keep confusing him with the dude from Baylor but he ain't in the league no more. He the one that had the blood clots in his legs or some shit.
Oh.
Or had a heart attack at Baylor.
I don't know.
And they told him he wasn't going to play the game of basketball no more. That year, Baylor went to the finals.
Oh,
but I was traveling. So if that was traveling, y'all need to call that daggone that Euro.
They'll never call that because that gets the commentators excited every time they do it. Like they ain't never seen it before. Oh my God, he Euro step. Yeah.
Oh, that dude from Baylor, he play overseas now. You know, overseas they'll take. And he making money.
Over there, get your money, man.
Yeah. It's easy bread. All you got to do is wake up in the morning and go to practice. Wake up in the morning and show up for the bus to go to the game.
Yep.
Or get on that plane to fly to Israel or somewhere.
Yeah, so Sunday I'll just be sitting around. Hell, we'll both just be sitting around watching. All three of us will be sitting around except for Pep. You know, the Jets the only one that play on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Jay, you gonna get your wish because Steph ain't playing today.
Is that why? Okay, that's why that game's so close, or that's why they losing.
Yeah, it's Steph in street clothes.
Yeah, that'll do it. Shit, we about to kill us in a minute, man. And hit him back on Sunday after all that football been played.
Mm-hmm.
You said what now?
I said, I was agreeing with you.
Oh,
And I said it is. Before that, I said it is what it is. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in basketball nowadays that just burns my britches.
yeah,
But
man. Yeah.
I can only control what I can control. It's in my cipher, so.
I think Prairie about to win this game. We're gonna see.
Finna go blow one and one or two. Shit, I might even blow three since I can't take it on the boat.
Since you can't take it where?
On the boat?
Oh, that's right. You won't be here on Wednesday, huh?
Yeah. Good night.
Nike suspense relate. Yeah, they didn't cut him off.
I be watching that TV show, How to Catch a Smuggler.
Uh-huh.
Nah, there was one of them, man. The dude had he had 67 kilos of cocaine on him in his car. Every door panel they pulled off, everything they pulled behind the crawl space between the engine block and the firewall, man.
Yeah.
The gas tank, 67 kilos of cocaine. And then there was another dude. They was in line. They hadn't even made it to the border.
Oh.
Well, they was just in line. They hadn't even made it to the checkpoint. They hit the car in front of them, and the bumper fell off, and all the cocaine fell out. Oh man, the border patrol just looking like, really? And then at the airports and shit.
This is a pretty good test for Minnesota, man. They at home too.
You know, I like D'Angelo Russell. He don't go. He don't get too far out of pocket either.
He is. Teams don't want to pay him what he's worth. Ain't nobody gonna want to pay him what he's worth. He's got a real old man methodical game to him.
And he
ain't the flashy razzle dazzle.
Yep.
You know.
He's that old dribble drop pull up on you.
Yeah, he's solid though.
Yeah. Yeah. I like Russell. And then throw in Anthony Anderson. And Anthony Anderson, once he
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the actor.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. But yeah, Anthony Edwards, oh man, that kid.
He's nice, man. He's nice.
Yeah. I would want to see him and Ja Morant in the dunk contest.
Never know, man. You might get your wish. I think both of them would do it if asked.
I think Ja would win just off of the fact that good dunk. Just off of the fact that he's smaller. He has more levitation.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, that matters.
How long you hang up there in that air, yeah. It's like how Spud Webb won the dunk contest because he was small, even though he kept doing the same shit.
Yep.
You know, you 5'7" and you can get up. Jackson State got a female from Mississippi. She from Alabama. Drop step, one hand, dunk. 6'3".
You saw the 16-year-old It's a 16-year-old female. Yeah, all that shit. I have to find it and send it to you. But look, man, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and close this out, man.
Yeah.
For everybody who tuned in tonight to episode 53 of the Sip Smoker Sports Podcast, we appreciate y'all, man. We'll see y'all again on Sunday.
Same bat time.
8 p.m. Central Standard Time, man. Y'all tune on in, episode 54 of the Sip Smoker Sports Podcast. We should have all the usual suspects. Maybe. I don't remember. Pep said he wasn't going to be here Sunday either.
Monday.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good, man. We still gonna hold it down, man. So for everybody who tuned in, man, it's Smurf Dog. That's G. We'll holler at y'all on Sunday. Peace.
Y'all come back now. You hear?